howdy. Welcome back to season 4 of At the Edition. We're here to bring you our first pre-recorded session with Cor De Lux. Very excited to introduce these guys. They're just going to take it away. My name is Sarah Trowbridge. I'll be hosting. And let's get strapped in. Like, put your seatbelt on if you can, if you're able to. Are you ready? Here comes Cor De Lux.
Is someone else's past. There's certain sounds that'll bring it back. The Russian lights in the overgrown past. The fallen hopes in an hourglass. Slowly, the hands that cut deep. They're running round on your broken knees. The truth that falls on the hands of minds. The media tries to guide your mind. Begin to fall apart, around and around. Well, all we're bad is lies on the TV, it's true. Welcome to the future. Is it all you're hoping for? A disappointing view. Welcome to the future. Not exactly and being silly. Who said all you want?
Take off your shoes, 'cause you know my heart is rolling on the floor.
We're burning gas and we're trying to sleep. They paint the walls, but the cracks still leak.
You say you're okay, but I see you sitting staring at the wall.
And who's lying? Who's dying? Who's crying? 'Cause I can't see.
Looking out the window, watching the cars go by. This night was at one.
Whose time are we on? Lose sight of the one. Whose time are we on? Lose sight. We fight to stay alive in a world of alibis. They pave your land, but we can't breathe.
Looking out from above, we look like ants sifting through our trash.
Well, red, blue, black, and white, they try to dictate right. They're holding trophies and hands that bleed.
Like daggers in the night, falling from the sky, landing on my face.
And who's lying? Who's dying? Who's crying? 'Cause I can't see.
Looking out the window, watching the cars go by. This night was at one.
Woo! Hell yeah, Cor De Lux. Let's start with introductions. If you guys can just introduce yourselves, tell me about like how Cor De Lux came to be, like this particular project. What's the meaning of your band name to you? And feel free to like talk about any other projects you guys are participating in.
Okay, well, Cor De Lux is Latin for light within the heart. Without getting into too much detail, two of the guys in the band had a heart surgery and another heart incident, so it kind of meant something deeper than just that at a young age. So that's what that means. And then we formed in 2018 and had a practice, and it was just like instant chemistry. I met him in a computer store getting my phone repaired. He has a computer store. And so we started vibing off of like talk about Sunny Day Real Estate and Fugazi and stuff. And I was like, oh, maybe I will go play music with you for a little bit. And so then we joined Thomason this past year. This is Tim.
I'm Tim.
Thomas. And John. Ooh. Hello. And
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It was you. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We just have a new album coming out soon, so that's what we're working on. And Thomas is in several bands in the Triad area, and yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, you guys have some singles released on Spotify that you can listen to, both of which, both songs you just heard, Futures and Whose Side, are available for stream on Spotify and part of your new album media. So they also have another album available for stream on Spotify, Dream Life, right? Dream Life.
Yeah.
And that was self-recorded and self-produced, and it sounds like you guys have the same plan for this upcoming album. Can you talk about a little bit about how you feel like your sound has changed maybe, and also like what that recording process was like during a global pandemic, and like how it's changed for you, and I don't know, just like the direction that you're moving?
Well, Dream Life actually was kind of like a compilation of learning who we were as a band together. So it's a recording, I would say our first recordings that we were really proud of. We look back now and there's a lot more growth that's happened. Of course, any band would say that. But it was just, like he said, it was a diary of who we were during that time. The new one, if you want to explain why our sounds changed, it was probably because of the pandemic, right?
I think so. I think a lot of people would say that, being cooped up is going to change your music, or, the people that you're with and not being able to be around them, and then all of a sudden you are, and then the excitement of that and playing new music, and then, the old album kind of turned into, we've said it probably like 1,000 times, but like an old pair of shoes. So we got the new album, it's like these new shiny Nikes. Can I say Nike? Can I say that word Nike?
You can say Nikes.
Okay,
We like Nikes.
Don't sue anybody.
Don't sue us.
And then, so we like the old songs, and they are available on all the stuff too, and you can listen to them. Just listen to them, with like some salt, a little bit of grain of salt when you hear them or something like that, because the new ones have more energy. And then when you play live together, you also get to know what the crowd kind of wants and what they feed off of, and then you like that, not necessarily what they want, but what you like about what they want that you like, kind of thing.
Yes.
So that's
I love
all
how you just
got
put that.
Yeah, that barely came out smooth. So
I
I'm gonna
think it's
stop.
a lot more angst on the new album. To explain it, it went from more of a dream state. There's some like cinema style dreamy music, and then it went more into a post-punk angsty, this world is like, who knows what's going on, and you can pick up on the energy of the whole COVID times through the new album. That song,
Yes.
especially.
Yeah.
It's like,
it is. It's like angsty build-up the whole time. It's great. So is it safe to assume, I heard you mention Fugazi. You were like, oh, we bonded over Fugazi. And I remember just going on your Instagram page and seeing a description. And last night when I ran into you, you were like, so what would you describe us as?
yeah. I love
a
asking people
genre.
that because I get the
And so when I
funniest
read it, I'm
things.
reading Shugazi.
That,
Is that safe to say?
someone in a fellow band, member of another band where we're from, heard us play for the first time. He goes, that was like Shugazi? And we just laughed after that. I was like, I guess, because, we don't really, I guess nowadays it doesn't matter what genre it is.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's just a mixing pot. So,
I'll tell you my favorite. I was on, I just gave your name at Google and was like, oh, I was just looking for the Bandcamp. And you came up on Slaps, just like a social network for music. And there was a lot of praise for the vocals.
I didn't even know we were
and
on
the
that. What is that?
sound. And then there was
I
a
did that.
quote that was this band seems perfectly comfortable playing at the end of a Twin Peaks episode.
Oh, whoa. I want to go. I actually
I was like,
haven't
that's high
been-
praise. I know our director will appreciate that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else to add? Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and hop into your next two songs.
Oh, I don't know.
That's okay.
Sorry.
We're just out here in space, you guys. That's all
Yeah.
that is.
That's some-
You
like,
think I
someone's
said
trying
it
to
was
beam in.
pre-record? It's not pre-record. They're here and playing in Asheville at the same time. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. All right, let's go into the
All
next
right.
two songs. Bop back in.
All right. Sorry. This is all part of being live. I just broke a string.
Ellery, we might need
Sorry, I got a little excited. We have a...
we got an extra guitar, a spare we can bring.
I have one in the car.
Oh, you have one in the car? Ellery might have one upstairs. Ellery, where you at? Come on down here. Ellery, come on down.
That has never happened live, so you guys, there's a special treat for me tonight. We just talked about this too, so.
I just said the other day that we've never broken these strings, so then we can't mention their name.
No, that's like bad juju when you say it out loud.
The energy was there, so we just were feeling it.
But it was beautiful.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
And if there's any question, if there's anything you want to talk about while we're like doing a little bit of a switch.
No, yeah. I mean, we can. I would bust into my other questions about like your new album and like in general. One question I did have was like a general consensus of like if you guys had like an inspired sound together, like a band that inspired you in particular.
Tim, if you want to answer some stuff.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you?
You know what? You don't even have to answer it. How about since we have the other guitar, we just sit here and have a moment of mindfulness. And that's totally fine. We can sit here and have a moment of mindfulness, and Dawn's going to get her guitar.
You got it out already? I'd rather play that one if that's okay.
Oh, it's the other guitar. Okay, so we had a guitar, but we have so many guitars here. It's stupid.
This is musical
There's 3 guitars down here.
Yeah, let me do a quick tune in if you want to
Yeah.
talk for a second, Tim.
That's okay. Okay, well, so yeah, then let me go ahead and just ask y'all, do you have like a collective, as a group, do you have any like specific sound that inspired, or musicians that you've been listening to that have been inspiring your sound?
I can't speak for everybody, but I've definitely been listening to a lot of Proto-Martyr, Idols,
Blonde redhead.
Corridor.
That's my favorite.
Corridor. I'm gonna say it thrice. Corridor.
Okay, right.
They don't speak English. They sing in French. But
Okay.
look them up. I don't know. I'm not getting paid by them or anything. They're not sending me any money. You know, but check them out. But between those and all the bands that we've been listening to on this tour, it's just there's so much inspiration.
We're about to play with Deserta in Asheville in a few hours. So
Yeah, and that's tonight, y'all.
at the Great Eagle.
At the Gray Eagle.
And yeah, Tim's a big fan of just a wide variety, but he grew up and going to free shows of Fugazi, so you can definitely tell what inspired him. Blonde Redhead and, of course, Sonic Youth were some of my earliest inspirations.
Yes.
Sonic Youth was actually the first tape that somebody. Actually, I don't even remember how I got it. I'm wondering if they just picked an address out and shipped it to me or something like that. Because none of my friends, they were all listening to, I don't even know, like Michael Jackson, or I don't want to talk about what they might have been listening to. I don't know. But that's the tape that kind of got me out of listening to whatever everyone else was listening to.
Yes.
And I was in Wisconsin. I hate cheese.
Why was I there?
But that's how I got Sonic Youth, and then somehow I got Jane's Addiction, and then somehow I got Primus, and maybe it's just my memory, and it sounds more fantastic, you know, in my head that they just appeared, you know. But
Would you guys, because of the whole string incident, like to just jump to the last 2 songs, or do you have time?
It's up to you guys. What you feel like your time is permitting.
Do
Do them all.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna. No, we love it here. This is what it's all about.
No,
we're gonna pop right back in.
I love when things are real. This is like makes it even better.
This is how it is. Oh, also check out this shirt that I got last night. It's Cor De Lux tank top, y'all. I bet you can buy one from them on the interwebs if you want.
Yes. We have a few more for you. 2 more.
Yes. Sorry. So yeah, we did. We're just gonna let's roll on
Okay,
through
that's
them.
fine. Well, we got Syncopated and Rumors. These are my 2 favorites on the album. I think.
Yes.
I'm excited to play these.
And they were great last night too. Very excited to hear again.
Thank
Wowzas. Thank you so much, Cor De Lux. You guys are amazing. We love having you here. Thank you so much for coming. We know you're playing in Asheville tonight at the Great Eagle, or now you guys know that. If you can't make it to Asheville, it's fine. Just click on the link and watch their live performance that they just did here. So, yeah, anything that you guys want to add? There was some other shows that you have upcoming real quick. I just wanted to let everybody know.
So we're going to Charlotte after tonight on Monday night to play at the Barrel Heist Barrel.
Heist Brewery in Charlotte.
Craft Barrel. And then we are doing a local show back home for the release of Andy Howe's new like a surf skate night, so that should be fun. There's gonna be like curated art, and I'm excited about that one. And then in October we head to New York and DC. So
they're busy people, you guys.
Excited.
That's why I'm really thankful. I really am. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for coming after playing New Brooklyn Tavern last night and having a late night and then showing up here early in the morning to play and then driving to Asheville. That is a lot, and we really, really, really appreciate you coming to come do this
well,
for
South
us.
Carolina's been awesome. The people and the vibe here is great. So
Yes.
I'm stoked.
Well, if anything, we can hope to bring the good vibes and bagels. Anyways, yeah, follow at the Edition on the Ham. I call it the Ham. Sorry, Instagram. Follow at the Edition on Instagram, and you can follow Cor De Lux on Instagram. Cor_de_Lux, and then you can find them there on Facebook too. So yeah, just a couple of things before we go, you guys. Still want to mention that our Coletown Bike Collective is now in phase 2 of trying to get some money to do some repairs. They actually accomplished their goal of phase 1, which is awesome. They're trying to raise some money to repair that roof, and that spot is very integral to the transportation needs for those who are most in need of having transportation. And that's why that spot is it's a central location. So please donate to that cause if you have not already. Also, again, follow at the Edition on Instagram and keep up with our page, because we'll let you know when we're having fun house show series in the Edition. That's coming. That's happening. Those are things. Yeah. Anywho, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye.